All right, welcome back to another lesson. It's 119 for Math 8. So after today, one more lesson to go. We're done with the book. Yay! Okay, so if we're in the school, we would actually be done with this lesson. Maybe a little bit more into May, but I don't know why being having done what we did, which is not skipping a single school day. We literally kept our school calendar rolling as it was from the beginning of the year, how it was scheduled, worked a lot quicker. Oh, the other reason, obviously, is snow days. We had barely any. I think we had half a day. One time we had like a half-day dismissal. We left at 12. And then the next day we had a 2-hour delay, which doesn't really count as a whole day. I think we actually had like one more day, but I don't know. I think that's what I recall. Anyway, let's actually get into this lesson, which is actually super easy. I know it's called compound or complex fractions. Let me see what it is. Complex fractions, but the good thing is because I have been teaching you a certain way before, you will find that this lesson is actually super easy because we've done it so many times before. So actually, let's get into the lesson. All right, example number 1, we have 1/5 divided by 2/3. They think this is hard for us, but obviously we know it's not hard because we can do the good old horseshoe. 1 times 3 in the numerator, 5 times 2 in the denominator. We get 3/10. Boom, done. Seriously, that's it. So let's move on to the other example. Okay, in example number 2, the hardest part would not be the horseshoe because the horseshoe is super easy. It's actually simplifying the numerator and denominator. What do I mean by simplifying? I mean just adding them. So to add in fractions, remember that you need to find the least common denominator and then you can add. So the least common denominator for the numerator is going to be 6. So I multiplied 2 by 3, so I have to get 3/6 plus 2/6, right? That would be 5/6. Whoa, it's crazy. Yeah, I know. And then in the denominator, we had 1/3 and 1/4 with the common denominator being 12. So I multiplied this by 4. I multiplied this by 3. I got 7/12. Whoa, so hard. So now that I got that, I'm going to do, I don't know why I put 5/12. 5/6 over 7/12 horseshoe. 5 times 12 in the numerator. 6 times 7 in the denominator. Cancel out the 6 and the 12. This is a 2, this is a 1. It's going to become 10 over 7 or 1 and 3/7. Yep. That's what I got. Oh, look at that. That's what the book got. That's it. Yay. So let's move on to a bonus. So the bonus for today is, again, I'm looking at my list over here. Oh, this is a good one. All right. So for those that comment down below, 5 people that comment down below in YouTube, and I know this one might look a little bit unusual, but I think it's going to be good for me because maybe I'm going to find out something new. I want to know what your favorite preacher is, the person that preaches the best. It could be a famous preacher. It could be the preacher in your church, because what happens is that everybody is having virtual church right now. So there's a lot of videos like going around of preachers and people sharing the word. And I'd like to learn about the word and listen to other preachers. So the favorite preacher, put it down below. Tell me if it's the preacher in your church or the famous preacher that I could maybe look on YouTube or wherever I could find them, because I would love to hear them preach. So that's for the ones on YouTube, the 5 first people, and then 3 people that obviously don't do that. What I want you to do is to tell me your favorite Bible character. and the Google Classroom, all right? So you have to tell me what your favorite Bible character is. And yeah, that's it, okay? So let's actually move on to our next example. All right, the final example in this second to last lesson for Math 8, 119 lessons. My goodness. You know, I was doing the math. I teach 4 math classes, and I do 120 lessons each. So, how much is that? 480 lessons that I have to teach in a year. And if you add some investigations that I do here and there, I would say that I teach over 500 math classes in a school year. It used to be more. It used to be 5. It used to be over 600. That's what I taught last year, over 600 math classes. But I praise the Lord that I didn't. And I know now that it would have been too much if I had another math class, because I would have to be doing even more videos. So yes, praise the Lord for that. But I digress. Let's get back into this. So we have 28 and 4/7 percentage. And whenever we have percentage, we understand that it has to do something with 100%, right? 100 it being the magical number of percentages. And so the way to turn a percentage into a fraction, because that's what we're trying to do, get this percentage into a fraction, is to literally divide it by 100. But that would make it weird. That makes it 28 4/7 over 100. And so what you need to do, first of all, is make the top one into an improper fraction, right? So 28 times 7 plus 4. 28 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. 5 goes up. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 5 is 19. So 196 plus 4 is 200. So what does it become? It becomes 200 over 7 divided by 100 over 1. Look at that. We do the horseshoe, it becomes 200 times 1 over 7 times 100. We cancel out 100 and 200, it becomes 2 over 1. This is the same thing as 2/7. 2/7 is 28 and 4/7%. That's it. This is the end of lesson 119. I know that many of you are going to be super sad that we only have one class left to go, but at least not the last. It's not the last one. So don't cry too hard. I'll see you guys in the next one.